Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to your football predictions. We had the first weekend of the Premier League just gone. Loads of you guys commented on the last video to get your predictions in down below. Those were my predictions up there. I got the Man U would win, I got that Spurs would win, I got that Liverpool would win, and I got that Man City would win. I just didn't get any of the correct scores, so a decent effort from me, but not quite spot on. Loads of you guys, I'm saying loads of you guys commented, and loads of you guys got 2 correct scores. So well done to everyone who got 2 correct scores, but there was so many people I couldn't shout everyone out. So what I did was I picked the people who also got 2 correct outcomes, kind of like what I got with my predictions. So it's a Geordie, Gary, Nathan, and Kickish all got 2 correct scores and got the correct outcomes for the 2 other games. So I've put all of their YouTube links down in the description. I have subscribed to all 4 of them, so make sure you do as well. And if you want to be shouted out in my next football predictions video, that you get your comments in down below for this week's games. But as always, we'll have a run through them now. So to kick things off on Saturday at 12:30, the first game of the weekend, we have Cardiff taking on my team, Newcastle. Both teams currently sat on 0 points after the first weekend. Cardiff lost 2-0 to Bournemouth away, and then Newcastle lost 2-1 at Spurs at home. So 2 teams want to get some points on the board. It's Cardiff's first game at home in the Premier League, so the fans are going to be buzzing for it. They're going to be desperate for some points, and Newcastle have a really tough start to the season. You know, we played Spurs first, now we go to Cardiff away. After that, it's Chelsea, Man City and Arsenal. So of those 5 games, Newcastle fans, I'm looking at that game as being against Cardiff as being a pretty decent shot at grabbing some points from some otherwise pretty tough fixtures. To put a scoreline on this one, I'm going to go... I think it's going to be tough. I think Cardiff are going to be... Both teams are going to be going for it, let's be honest, but I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle. Next game I've gone for on the Saturday is straight to the 5:30 game, because that is Chelsea versus Arsenal. Chelsea won their opening game against Huddersfield 3-0, and as we know, Arsenal lost their opening game against Man City 2-0. I'm saying Newcastle have got a tough run of fixtures. Arsenal obviously had Man City first. Now they've got Chelsea. And the next game is West Ham, so a derby. So they've got 3 pretty tough games to get things started. Obviously Arsenal have got the new manager in, still new players bedding in. So it might take a bit of time to get in the groove. Chelsea, we've seen Hazard come on late in the game against Huddersfield, which is obviously great for Chelsea fans. There's still talk that he may be going to Real Madrid. It might happen, but I think they have to put up a massive fee, especially now that Chelsea can't actually buy any players. They can still let Hazard go to Real Madrid, but they won't be able to purchase a replacement until January. So I can't see it happening. I can't see it. But yeah, as for this game, Chelsea have the home advantage. They'll be buzzing after the 3-0 win. Arsenal, obviously, after losing against Man City, going away to Chelsea, they're going to have to pull something special out, I think, in this game. So I'm going to go 3-2 Chelsea. Plenty of goals, but I think Chelsea will nick it. Moving on to the Sunday. Now, there's a few games on the Sunday. The one I went for is Burnley versus Watford. Watford started off their season pretty bright with a win against Brighton, 2-0. Pereira got 2 goals for them, so that's a great start for him this season. And then Burnley drew with Southampton 0-0. I think everyone's got their eyes on Burnley a little bit this season, because obviously they had a fantastic year last year, grabbing Europe. And it'll be interesting to see if they can repeat that or how they will do in the league this year. And let's remember, Watford were pretty much up there with Burnley for quite a while, battling for that Europa spot before a pretty poor run of form knocked them out of contention. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen in this game. I don't know. I think just because Watford won, it's kind of edging me to say Watford to win again. But at the same time, I think this is going to be a real tight one. I'm going to go 1-1. I don't normally go for draws, but I'm going to put a draw on that one. And to finish things off, picking a game from every day. So we've got Monday night. Crystal Palace are taking on Liverpool at 8 o'clock. Crystal Palace started off their season well by beating Fulham 2-0. Zaha and Schlupp got the goal, so I'm sure the Crystal Palace fans will be happy to see Zaha hitting the ground running with a goal, especially after the summer where there was a lot of talk about him potentially moving to another club. They've kept him. And yeah, he got them a goal. And then obviously we know Liverpool went and beat West Ham 4-0. Salah scored, Mane got 2, and even Sturridge got himself on the score sheet for the 4-0. So Crystal Palace held on to Zaha, obviously hoping for a good season this year. And then you've got Liverpool, who, you know, have just taken off from where they left off. They had a fantastic year last year, Champions League final, and then to start the Prem off with a 4-0 win is a pretty good way to do it. I really can't see this being a 0-0. Now that I've said that, it probably will be, but I'm going to edge it 2-1 Liverpool. But I think Crystal Palace could put up a good fight here, especially after gaining confidence from their first game. Zaha get the goal for Crystal Palace. 2 goals for Salah for my dream team. So that was it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Those are my predictions for the weekend up there. So make sure to get your comments in down below with your predictions, and I'll be shouting out the winner in next week's video, ready for the next weekend of Premier League football. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to drop a like. Subscribe if you want to keep up to date with all of the prediction videos. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.